Hey, it's Jeff everyone, and on today's Disney Roundup, we'll take a look on what all is coming to Disney Parks, Disney Plus, and movie theaters in 2020. Frozen 2 is officially the highest grossing animated film of all time, and I'll tell you how you can get free dining this summer at Walt Disney World. I have all that and more coming up right here on the DRU. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Disney Roundup, where I bring you up to date on what's going on with the Walt Disney Company and Disney Parks each and every single week. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me so you can stay up to date with the Disney Roundup and check out some other cool videos I'll be posting. You can also download the Disney Roundup on podcast now. You can download the Disney Roundup on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And for those that are listening to the Disney Roundup on podcast, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey, it's Jeff, to check out the Disney Roundup and, like I mentioned, some other cool videos. In fact, go on my YouTube channel and check out my recently posted video of when I went to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge for the first time. And there in that video, you'll find ride-through videos of me going on Rise of the Resistance and on Smuggler's Run. So subscribe and check out those videos. And starting off with company news, Frozen 2 is officially the highest grossing animated film of all time. After its 7th week in theaters, Frozen 2 has officially became the highest grossing animated film of all time after bringing in another $11.2 million domestically and another $42.4 internationally, bringing its global total to $1.325 billion. And it has officially became number one, surpassing the original Frozen and Incredibles 2. And I have no outside of the parks news to report on this week, so we go straight into parks news. First, we have that the Regal Eagle Smokehouse in EPCOT will feature the Muppets' Sam Eagle. The Regal Eagle Smokehouse Craft Drafts and Barbecue is a new fast casual restaurant opening soon at the American Adventure Pavilion. The restaurant is now said to make its name from Sam Eagle from the Muppets. Regal Eagle Smokehouse will be the site for Sam's Centennial Cook-Off, a salute to all cook-offs but mostly barbecue. Guests will be the beneficiaries of this contest, described as a competition fit for all patriots and pitmasters, as it brings in a variety of classic backyard barbecue selections from across the country to vie for Sam's top honor. Sam will also be part of the new decor of this restaurant, and you'll be able to find him. For instance, you'll see him on the sign as you walk in and inside on a poster highlighting the barbecue competition. And we have a new debut time frame for HarmonioUS coming to EPCOT. As announced at the D23 Expo, HarmonioUS, the new permanent nighttime spectacular at EPCOT, will be coming this year in 2020. D23 has revealed that the apparent largest nighttime spectacular to ever be made for a Disney park will be debuting in the spring of 2020. Now, no specific date has been announced for this yet, but for the spring time frame, this means it could be debuting as early as March all the way up until late May. But I'm interested to see HarmonioUS when it comes out. I know a lot of people are still kind of upset from losing Illuminations, which I do understand, but I'm interested to see because HarmonioUS is said to celebrate Disney music and how it inspires people of the world, featuring lights, pyro, moving fountains, lasers, floating pieces, and more. But yes, if you're excited to check out the new HarmonioUS Nighttime Spectacular show, let me know in the comments down below. And there is free dining available at Walt Disney World this summer in 2020 through January 16th, 2020 for arrivals most nights June 27th through June 28th, July 5th through July 7th, and August 29th through September 8th, 2020 at Walt Disney World Resort. Guests can enjoy a free dining plan when you purchase a non-discounted 5-night, 6-day vacation package that includes a room at a select Disney Resort hotel and a ticket with a park hopper option. Guests staying at a deluxe villa or deluxe resort can enjoy a free Disney dining plan, while guests staying at a moderate or value resort can enjoy a free Disney quick service dining plan. Now, if anyone's interested in checking this out, I will leave a link to that in the description down below. But before you if you act upon this, if it seems interesting to you, I would definitely look at everything and run the numbers first, because I know sometimes this can be even more expensive than just purchasing food on your own at Walt Disney World. Especially with this, you have to pay, I assume, rack rate, which is the original price with no discounts for your resort stay. And in this, you have to get park hopper tickets as well, which adds on. Park hopper tickets usually add on another $40 to $60 to each park day ticket. So I would definitely run the numbers and kind of look at the math and the money wise before acting upon this. But if you're interested in this, I will leave a link to this offer in the description down below. Alright, 2020 is officially here, and here's what you need to be ready for in 2020 that Disney is going to be providing us with. First off, movies coming out this year. First, starting off in March, we have Onward that is coming out March 6th. This is a Pixar original film that they announced just back at the D23 Expo. This looks really good. They also have on March 27th, the live action Mulan, which is coming out. And I'm anxious to see how this goes because I believe they have to nail this movie perfectly. Because just to get over with the Asian Pacific crowd and to kind of bring in that Disney magic of the original Mulan back to us as well. But I'm interested to see how this turns out, and I hope it does do well for their sake as well. But also in May 1st, we have Black Widow, which is coming out. And I know we've seen the trailer for Black Widow. I posted it a couple weeks ago on a past episode of the Disney Roundup. And if you've seen Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, you've probably seen the trailer for this movie in there as well. But this looks really good. I'm anxious to see how this goes as well. What else do we have? On May 29th, Artemis Fowl, which is another live-action Disney movie, will be coming to theaters. And summer of June 19th, Soul comes out, which is another original Pixar film. This will be starring Jamie Foxx. I've talked about this movie quite a bit, but if you're interested in this, let me know in the comments down below because I believe this will be the best movie that Disney puts out this year. I know there's not a huge blockbuster lineup like they had in 2019, but I think this movie will be their best of 2020. What else? We also have coming out July 24th, Jungle Cruise, which is the live action Jungle Cruise, and this will be starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And August 24th, they have The One and Only Ivan, which is another live action movie that is coming out. November 6th, from Marvel Studios, Eternals is coming out, which I'm interested to check out because this is part of the Phase 4 in the Marvel Studios. And on November 25th, we have a Walt Disney Studios animated film and an original animated film coming out. This is Raya and the Last Dragon. So, not as big of a blockbuster lineup like I mentioned that they had in 2019, but a lot of good original content is coming out this year, which I think Disney really needs, is new original content to put out there. Now, new original series that are coming to Disney Plus in 2020 include The Mandalorian Season 2. This will be coming out sometime in the fall of 2020, as Jon Favreau just tweeted out last week. As the first season of The Mandalorian concluded, he announced that Season 2 of The Mandalorian will be coming out in 2020, which I cannot wait for. The Mandalorian is fantastic. I know I've said that. I thought it would be fantastic before it came out, and I've said it's fantastic as I've been watching the series. But if you haven't checked out The Mandalorian, check it out. It is so good. Also coming out this year, we have Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7, which is said to be the final season of the Clone Wars, and that is coming out, I've heard around February to early March is when that will come out. Muppets Now is said to come out this year, and this will be kind of a reboot of the Muppets Live TV show that was on TV years ago. We also have some other Phase 4 Marvel Cinematic Universe TV series that are coming to Disney Plus, one being WandaVision and the other being The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm interested to check out both those as well. Another fun one that I think a lot of people are looking forward to is the Lizzie McGuire series, which is said to come out this year as well, and it will be starring Hilary Duff, who's also one of the producers for the show as well. I'm kind of interested to see how that turns out. And another one I'm looking forward to is Lamp Life, which is ties in with Pixar, which I'm a big Pixar guy. I think a lot of people are. They just put out hit movies over and over again. So this looks good as well. This is just the most notable series coming out to Disney Plus in 2020. There's a lot more coming, but these are the ones you need to keep your eyes on and look for. All right, and coming to the parks in 2020, let's start off over at Walt Disney World at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Now, there's really not a lot of new experiences coming to the Magic Kingdom in 2020, but a lot of expected and kind of extensive refurbishments outside to, I know this time of year, Splash Mountain usually goes down for refurbishments, like a yearly refurbishment from January all the way up into sometime in February where it'll be back open. But other ones include the People Mover is expected to go under refurb, the Tomorrowland Speedway, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and Jungle Cruise as well. So, and also there's a few rumors going around too that Tron Light Cycle Coaster could open by the end of 2020 this year instead of its originally scheduled opening for 2021. And from what I've seen, they've made a lot of progress with Tron so far, but I'm not sure where exactly they're at in the stages of being close to opening up this attraction. But I can't wait to check out this attraction. I know it's kind of a replicate one of what they have over at, I believe it's Shanghai Disney is the one that has this, but I'm looking forward to this. And if you are, let me know in the comments down below as well. Now, over at Hollywood Studios, of course, as I mentioned this year, we have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway that is coming out March 4th. And along with Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, we also have the Mickey Shorts Theater, which is scheduled to open in March as well. There's also a new restaurant coming to Hollywood Studios, which is Woody's Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. That'll be opening sometime 2020 in Toy Story Land. Now over to EPCOT. And I know EPCOT is going under its complete huge transformation right now, but we are getting quite a bit that is coming in 2020. First off, kind of like sit down attraction movies that you can take in over at EPCOT are the Beauty and the Beast sing-along, the Canada Far and Wide show, and Awesome Planet. This will all be coming out January 17th this month in 2020. So it's just a little over a week away. And I know a lot of people are looking forward to the Beauty and the Beast sing-along show, which I am because I do enjoy Beauty and the Beast. It's one of my favorite Disney classics, but I think that'll be good. Also, movie-wise, over at EPCOT, the Wondrous China 360 will be opening sometime in the spring. It's to be determined right now, but is said to open during the Festival of the Arts sometime. So there's some of the films, kind of like sit down, cool off things you can do over at EPCOT that is coming. As I mentioned earlier, the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, Craft Drafts, and Barbecue will be opening at EPCOT this year. We also have the Interactive Play Pavilion, which will take over the Festival Center that will have interactive exhibits over there as well, and character meets. This is scheduled to open late in 2020, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it got pushed back and open in early 2021. Like, Disney usually doesn't make a lot of deadlines that they set for themselves when opening attractions. Like, take for instance, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway was supposed to open before Star Wars Rise of the Resistance at Hollywood Studios, but that got pushed back all the way into the spring, which is probably a better idea to see just from how crowded Hollywood Studios has been since Rise of the Resistance has opened. But yes, I would expect maybe early 2021 for the Play Pavilion to open, just in time for the Walt Disney World 50th year anniversary. We also have Space 220 restaurant that is coming to EPCOT, and this was also originally to open at the end of 2019, back in the wintertime sometime, but they had some construction issues, and also their head executive chef left, so opening has been pushed back to this year sometime. Now, also coming to EPCOT this year, a new attraction is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. This is a replicate attraction that is also over at Disneyland Paris, but this will be opening this year in the summer sometime in the France Pavilion, and also in the France Pavilion, they will be also opening a new French creperie that will be opening close by and around the same time as Remy's Ratatouille Adventure as well. I think if this doesn't open right when Remy's Ratatouille Adventure opens, it'll kind of be like how I expect Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway to be in the Mickey Shorts Theater. If they don't open at the same week or day as one another. They should open probably within a week to 2 weeks from each other. But stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and I will keep you posted on openings for that. And of course, coming to EPCOT this year is the new nighttime spectacular HarmonioUS, which will be coming, as I mentioned before, sometime around March to all the way up until late May. But like I mentioned, I can't wait to check out the new nighttime spectacular over at EPCOT. And if you can't either, let me know in the comments down below. Now over to Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. Starting off the year and starting off the month, Rise of the Resistance opens over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland January 17th. And I know a lot of people over in the California area or on the West Coast are looking forward to this, and you should be. Rise of the Resistance is simply amazing. Go check it out. And I do know as well that getting on Rise of the Resistance will be very similar to how they have it at Walt Disney World, where you have to make boarding groups. But the only difference is over at Disneyland, you'll be able to select your boarding group time, which I'm sure you'll have to get there early at the park, as you have to do with Hollywood Studios, and you have to get there early to select the boarding group that you want. So probably the earlier you will get on. Also coming to Disneyland this year is the new parade, Magic Happens. This will debut on February 28th and will feature music from a wide spread of films celebrating magical moments from classic Disney stories led by Mickey Mouse. Also, as I mentioned last week on the Disney Roundup, the Marvel-themed land Avengers Campus will be opening sometime this summer, 2020, over at Disney California Adventure, which is probably the biggest thing coming to Disney parks, in my opinion, this year, is the Avengers Campus. I know a lot of people, too, are excited for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, as I am, but opening a new land is just something above and beyond. And also opening over at Disneyland is the reopening of Snow White's Scary Adventure. This is scheduled to reopen sometime this month of January after going through refurbishments. And like I mentioned in a previous Disney Roundup, when this first went under refurbishment, this attraction will feature new scenes, vignettes, and a new finale as well. So that's what all is coming to Disney parks, Disney Plus, and Disney movie theaters this year in 2020. Let me know what you're looking forward to the most this year in the comments down below. For me, it's Avengers Campus coming out to Disney California Adventure. I'm going to have to start planning my next trip out there to go and see that. I'm also really looking forward to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That'll be interesting. I want to check out Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. I've heard mixed reviews on that, but I have to check that out for myself. And I'm also looking forward to HarmonioUS as well. I know it's going to be hard replacing Illuminations, but I think HarmonioUS could do it. But yes, let me know what you're looking forward to the most in the comments down below. Alright everyone, well that's all I have for you for this week's episode of the Disney Roundup. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. And until next time, we'll see you on the DRU.